Oh my! Okay, I think we're ready, guys. I think we are ready.
Congratulations! This game's winner is...
Welcome to GameChat, a podcast focused on eSports and all things game-related. Each episode, we interview an exciting guest from the world of gaming, from up-and-coming streamers to YouTube celebrity gamers. We learn and share together with our audience. So go ahead and jump in on this GameChat. Now, here's your host, Daniel Scott and Lance Jefferson.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to GameChat. I'm Lance.
And I'm your host, Daniel Scott.
And today we're talking with Eric, aka Mr. Caymanian. Check him out on his Instagram and YouTube channels. Eric, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Everyone, Mr. Caymanian, big Cayman Brac YouTuber here. Getting into YouTube, I tried to look at different games, and I just expanded upon what I've loved, which is Mortal Kombat and Injustice and Gears of War. But ever since my father started getting me into games, and I started off with Mortal Kombat, I really grew up with that game throughout my whole entire life. Played Ghost Recon, played Splinter Cell. I just played all these army games, getting familiarized with everything. And I can tell you one thing about me too, what got me into Gears. I remember this day because it was really memorable to me, because I love this game to this very day. With all the trial and errors with the game, I still love it. Back in 2005, they dropped this trailer out, and it was raining outside. I remember the atmosphere of this day, because it brought a really big impact in my life. And I saw this trailer, and it was just a beauty in destruction. Back in that time, it was just that game was the showcase of the Xbox 360, and they actually worked around Gears, because at that time Gears was the main focus for Microsoft at the time, and they really needed that game to ship off and be the best one out there. And when I saw that game, and when we got our Xbox 360 and we got Gears, that was the only game I played.
Okay, that's non-stop.
The game I played non-stop. I ran through the campaign from the hardest. As soon as the game came out, I played the second hardest difficulty, beat the game, and then I went back to it again, beat the campaign on the hardest difficulty. I was just on it constantly, non-stop.
With all this gameplay, do you also play competitively?
Yeah, I also do JB matches for Gears. No, it's been a while since I've done it. It's been about a few months.
Okay.
I've been trying to take a couple months off the game.
Gotcha.
Because it really does puts on my blood pressure sometimes playing that game.
Adrenaline pumping, man.
yeah. Especially playing in a competitive scene, and me and my brother, we was getting really into it, and we actually fought against some MLG teams that play on the tournaments for Gears of War.
Nice.
And we stumbled across them, and I can't remember their gamer tags, but they were up there. They would be playing over 100 grand and the LAN tournaments and whatnot. And the fact that we almost won. We almost won. It was a 3v3, and the fact that we almost won, it encouraged me to keep on going.
Exactly.
And I went off and played with other teams. I didn't go anywhere, but it's just online, and playing with other teams and see how they react, and what's their strategy and whatnot. With Gears, it's all about your teammates, man. That's why I love about it. You need to know where you are, the crossing, the call outs, where enemies going to be at what certain time. It's a really good game, man, and it really gets your blood going.
Is there any particular players that you team up with to compete? I mean, to play?
Well, yeah, it was just only me for the time being until one YouTuber that does the same exact thing as me, but he usually covers like lower videos and whatnot. But recently, he's been doing like more of the competitive scene and wants me to get into it.
Okay.
And the mere fact that he actually went to a LAN tournament and he told me about his experience, he's like, "Yo, Eric, no man, you need to get back into this, and we need to start training because he knows how I play, and I take gears really serious like that. That's one game that I know that
there's like you said, can go out there and really begin to dominate, just being consistent with it. So that's awesome, man. You guys got a skill to make it happen and get ranked around the world.
Yeah,
exactly.
Switching gears for a second. So you've been playing Gears of War from 06. When did you actually start streaming and putting it on YouTube?
Streaming and putting it on YouTube, that would have been a good year ago.
So you only been...
today would be like my second year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so right around now is actually like your 1 year anniversary.
2 year.
2 year anniversary. That's fantastic. What got you to start streaming, to say, you know what, I need to share this with the world. I need to obviously you must have some good skill by that time because you've been playing for almost 10 years at that point. So you probably must have felt that you felt good, but what urged you to start sharing that with the world?
Well, my father, he started me onto this road. I used to do cosplays for Mortal Kombat, but we never really went out there with it. We just like stayed home and like record each other.
Nice.
And I would say I started to like make a push back in 2015, the ending part of it. I told myself, I was like, you know what, nah, I'm going to start fresh because I had like 3 YouTube channels and the max subscribers for those was like 35. And like, so I was like, you know what, no, I'm going to start fresh and get my name out there. So I thought about a name and I was like, you know what, Mr. Caymanian, let me just represent where I'm coming from. So that's what I did.
I kind of like your little style, how you'd use like one particular person and you'll do like all of the executions and some of the videos you got them doing a little dance and all that kind of stuff. So do you do your own editing or who's helping you out with that?
Oh, well, to be honest, it's all me, man. Like down to the thumbnails, the videos, I have most of my friends, that helps me with the while I'm shooting, like doing all the executions. I have my friends helping me with that, and just a big shout outs to them, man. Especially my brother helping me, and like I would have like 4 or 5 of my classmates jump on the game with me, and we just get some. You just start to record and start to do other ideas and whatnot. I did skits. Some of the skits are on my channel, but I used to do it like once every month or so, but I kind of like drifted off from that and did gameplays and all executions.
It's a lot of work.
Oh yeah,
behind the scenes,
yeah. So. And like how I used to do all of that is like it used to really tire me out because I worked during the day and like as soon as I come home it would be like around 5 or so and I'm tired and I was like, you know what, no, I need to do a video and like I won't go sleep like around 1 o'clock in the night because I'm doing the video, I'm editing, doing the thumbnail and making sure the video is rendered and uploaded onto YouTube with the title and everything inside the description, all tags, make sure the video is monetized and all of this kind of stuff just before I go sleep. And then when I get up in the morning, I watch it. I just look at the video, finalize it while it's on YouTube, but I can only view it. And I wait until either 12 or 1 o'clock to upload the video. Okay. And it was a really tiresome thing to do for a good year.
Tedious work.
I actually did that for a good year, and knowing from like where I'm started, like I remember those days was like really stressful, man, just to get off work and do that every single day. But 2015 though, I would just uploading like random clips of me playing Shadows of Mordor, me playing Halo and stuff like that. But around when Gears 4 was coming out, I told myself, I was like, you know what, no, I'm gonna go strong in this game and I'm trying to upload like every single day. And then it came out to the launch date for it, and I saw everyone doing like walkthroughs of the campaign. I wanted to do that, but I was like, I don't want to be like everyone else, get lost in like if you search up Gears of War, you would just get lost in the the search engine. No one will find your videos.
Of course.
So I was like, you know what? Let me do something different. Let me try to prestige in the game before everyone else. So like, as soon as I did that, within 3 days, I was already the first prestige.
Nice.
And to prestige on Gears of War, you have to be a level 100. And it was like every Friday before Christmas that year, 2016, and the game came out on October 7th, right? Before Christmas, I was already 10th prestige, the highest rank in the game.
Sick.
And I had videos about it, and everyone's like, oh my God, how are you the highest rank? Show me what to do and whatnot. And like from then, like my videos are just blowing up. Like I was getting like 1K, 4,000 views each video, and I was just like, wow, man, I'm getting in there. And like slowly and just slowly from 0 to 50, got to 75. As soon as I hit 100, that was a big milestone for me because I was like the most subscribers I ever gotten. And I just kept on going, doing pack openings. I'll switch it out. I'll play Killer Instinct. I'll play Mortal Kombat X from time to time. But what really like pushed me to where I am is Gears, man. I just find like something to where like, okay, no one's ever seen this. Let me do it. I'm gonna just do a highlight on it. And it blew up. Like recently, I recently blew up like really fast with two videos that took me maybe less than 2 hours to make, and and like to this very day, and I'm still looking at it, and people messaging me on Xbox telling me, oh, they love my videos, they can't wait until I start uploading some more and whatnot. And like I think my most viewed video has like 162,000 views. And and the mere fact is that I actually got mentioned on the Gears of War website.
Oh wow, awesome!
Community,
Congrats, that's big, bro. That's big.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
this is what we're talking about, putting Cayman on the map.
Oh yeah, man. And just reading like the headlines that they have, they're like, oh. Make sure to check out Mr. Caymanian. He does everything with executions, gameplays, pack openings, and like I was actually one of the first people to beat the game on the hardest difficulty and have it uploaded on YouTube. And the hardest difficulty on the game is inconceivable. If you get shot twice, you're dead just automatically. And the mere fact, I beat the game on that, and like channels, there's actually one specific channel that one of my friends reached out to me and like linked me. This channel has over, I think, 400,000 subscribers.
Wow, awesome.
Actually mentioned me in their video.
There you go.
By completing one game that's completing the game on the hardest difficulty, and it was just. I was like really amazed just seeing my name up there.
Of course, I can only imagine how that would feel, like all that bubbly inside, and I mean, at the end of the day, it comes back down to hard work and consistency. Right? So, with that being said, like, what's your plans for 2019? Are you gonna be doing more Gears of War, or is there a new game that's coming out that you want to focus on? And are you gonna be doing, like, how often are you gonna be doing your uploads?
Well, as of right now, I'm actually trying to get my PC to work because it actually went down earlier this year, so that's why I haven't been uploading videos recently.
Gotcha.
2019, it's really shaping to be a good year because two of my favorite games coming out that same exact year, and that's Mortal Kombat 11 and Gears of War 5. And just knowing that these two games are coming out, I already know. Like during 2019, I'm actually thinking about start to either live stream on YouTube really hard or Twitch, because I really want to get inside that scene. I really want to get put my name out there.
For sure.
But 2019 though, I feel like I'm gonna be covering that Mortal Kombat and Gears 5.
Yeah,
especially Years 5. That's the end of this part of this year, and I'll be going in heavy in that game.
Let's jump into one more thing before we go into a commercial break. What would you, if there's anyone out there looking to start streaming and start gaming, what 3 tips you would give them?
Well, my number 1 tip is, lay out a roadmap, what you want to do, and make sure to execute it at 100%. First, make sure, create a name for yourself. Make sure you get your name out there. Either that's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Those are the stuff I use, and I was like, I post one video, I'll share it out. Oh, watch this video, tell me what you think, give me some feedback so I could change in my next video. Do stuff like that, get your name, expand, let everyone know who you are and what to expect on your channel and whatnot. Second, don't give up. It could be stressful at times. You might upload a video and you might get like maybe 2 views, 3 views. It might be you just refreshing the video, but you just keep on going. I've been there, man. I've been there. Like, it was really stressful, and like, I was like, nah, should I stop? No, just keep on going, because the only reward is hard work. And as soon as the more you put that in, the more you put in the hard work, you're definitely gonna get something out of it. You're definitely gonna get something out of it. Just keep on going.
All right, so viewers out there, we're gonna jump to a quick commercial break. When we get back, myself and Lance is gonna play against Mr. Caymanian online for Super Nintendo. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss it.
You're listening to the Game Chat podcast, brought to you by Gamers Bay, with your host Daniel Scott and Lance Jefferson.
Welcome back to Game Chat. If you're just tuning in, we're here with Mr. Caymanian. We're about to jump into Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo for Super Nintendo. Stay tuned. Woo!
It's that throwback, baby.
Alright, Mr. Caymanian, are you able to see the screen?
Oh yeah, man. I can see it.
Alright, so we're ready to rock and roll. We have Mr. Lance Jefferson going against Mr. Caymanian. Let's see what goes down. Welcome back again to Game Chat.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go with Chung-Li. That's what I'm gonna just off.
Where are you?
So, I don't think you can change stages.
Japan.
Alright.
One, fight.
Just tuning in, we have Mr. Caymanian as Ryu, we have Lance Jefferson as Chung-Li, and he just took the first bout. But that's alright, we got 2 more to go, peeps. Mr. Lance Jefferson took the win on that round.
I think he was trying to give me a
little head.
like a handicap kind of win.
Oh, Hadouken! First one of the match. Oh, Chung-Li's feet is coming in fast, but is it fast enough? Ryu's gonna come in with that kick. Oh, she comes with the sweep. Oh man, that was a quick match.
I told you she was a kicker.
by the very hair of her chest.
Hair of her chest.
By the chest. Fraction. Oh man, I think we gotta get one more. Best of the 3.
We gotta get this going again. Right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
And Ryu got a few bruises there, but he'd be alright.
And by the way, Chung-Li doesn't have any hair in her chest. She's just a bad girl.
Alright.
I think we gotta stick with Japan right now, guys.
Japan.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're all
Alright.
started.
One, fight.
Just the Ken Mathers coming in. Can he do what Ryu couldn't? Oh! Oh my.
Boy? just do a simple duking on the keyboard.
It's hard,
It's
isn't
really
it?
hard. Yeah. Boy.
Chung-Li,
It's
boy.
alright, man.
Oh, yeah.
The classics.
Maybe I'm gonna have to try another character that does more than just kick.
And if you remember playing this game on Super Nintendo, go ahead and comment below as well. Let us know your favorite character.
Oh man.
Boy.
Oh, this is a close one. Neck and neck. Oh man, Mr. Kid Matters was very close to taking out Chung-Li. Man, Mr. Caymanian, you put up a good fight though.
Especially on a keyboard.
On a keyboard versus
man.
a remote. Oh man.
I'm not gonna lie, my hands are actually sweating. You can feel the adrenaline, you know.
Whew. Oh man, but that was a good fight.
Yeah, that was-
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
That was cool.
Oh man.
That was like my first time doing that, honestly.
Yeah, man, that was a good throwback game. I haven't played that in a while.
Yeah.
I think the last one I played was Street Fighter 5 on PlayStation 4.
Yeah, I always wanted to play that game, honestly, but the last one I played was Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
Or have
Yeah.
have you played the new Soul Calibur?
Yeah, I actually have that. Me and my brother has been fighting
Yo,
against each other,
that's-
and I mean,
That's where it's at, man. If you want another game outside of Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur is it, man.
yeah. I actually that's another game I grew up playing, playing Soul Calibur 2,
Mhm.
like back on the GameCube days. Like,
Mhm.
oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah. Oh yeah.
shit,
that's the
I used
one-
to go ham on that.
Soul Calibur 2, that's what I remember too, where like depending on which console you had it for, you had a special character. I remember like for GameCube,
Yeah.
Link. I think like
Link.
Darth Vader was for like Xbox or something like that. I can't quite
I
remember the
think-
other two.
Yeah, Xbox. I think they had Spawn.
Spawn.
If I'm not
yeah.
the Spawn,
Yeah,
and then for
yeah.
PlayStation they had Heihachi from
Yeah,
Tekken.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was sick, man.
Yeah,
Mizurugi.
yeah.
Throwback
Mid-
days.
Oh,
Yo, man.
Astroff.
I love how they continually enhance the characters and their outfits, and you know, like you can see all of their, like when it comes to their body, you can see all of the the ins and outs of like the details in regards to their muscles and everything, man. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
One character that I really liked, that has a really good, really good detail. I had to be between Astroff or Nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
And like Nightmare was a really good character of mine. I remember playing as him, and especially Valdo. That was like my personal favorite. It was like he just like move around like a snake. It was just really fun. Just playing as him.
Raphael and was it Kalik?
Hey, Killick, yeah, Maxi.
Oh man,
Mac.
Maxi is he's just a jumper, man, with that nunchucks. If you got someone that can play Maxi good, oh man, you got a fight on your hands.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was Soul Calibur 4. That when they had Yoda and Darth Vader and Apprentice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to play with Apprentice a lot because, but around that time, the Force Unleashed, Star Wars Force Unleashed was like really big at that time.
Yeah.
Man, I was so into that, man. Like that Soul Calibur 4 is like one of the games I used to play too a lot.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, at that time.
So
Yeah,
quick
that and Guitar Hero.
question: Is there any particular like YouTuber that you follow or watch and try to mimic or
that inspires
inspires you?
Yeah, I actually watch this guy. His name is Hollow Point. He usually Hollow Point. Yeah,
Alright.
he doesn't really stream Gears or play Mortal Kombat or whatnot. He plays Fortnite, Call of Duty, and he's like the only person I can sit down and watch and that plays Call of Duty. I just like how he is and just the way how he plays. And for some reason, like I try to put that in my videos, in a way. And you know, I get certain compliments about it. You know, they like where I'm going, and then like for some reason I'll just like drift off from that and then do something else. But I always go back. I always go back.
You spoke about Call of Duty. What's your thoughts on the new Call of Duty 4?
Call on Black Ops 4. It's really good, I must say. I'm like a really good fan of really big fan of the zombies mode.
Okay.
Yeah, I could sit down and play zombies like all day. I think when the game launched, I was sitting down for hours on end just playing zombies. And, like you would just find me on zombies. And multiplayer, I'm pretty decent at it. But my brother, you guys would know him. He's amazing. Like especially on Call of Duty. I would say like it took him, I think it's about 6 days in game time. You can like see your stats on Call of Duty. He's already master prestige.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say like the good week or so he was already master prestige, and right now I think he's 10th prestige, level like 100 and something already. So he lives on that game. He knows that game in and out.
So we can take it that he's getting ready for Gamers Day 4 next year. Awesome, man. Awesome.
Before we close up the podcast, is there any closing remarks that you wanted to leave with our audience and so for that? And of course, to our audience below, you can check out all of Mr. Caymanian links in the description.
Check them out.
Definitely.
Put them up.
Yeah.
Make sure you put them up there.
But before we go, is there anything you'd like to share with the audience?
Well, I just want to say, you know, everyone and to anyone that has that passion that wants to get started on YouTube, man, I mean, there's not a better time to do it right now. I mean, like everything that's happening in the game industry, there's a whole lot of games where you can find your interest in, and when you want to start now and put your foot down to the metal. I mean, hard work does really pay off, and I mean, like coming from where I'm coming from, like just having 1-2 subs, and now I having 4,000 people telling me, "Oh my God, Mr. Caymanian, I love you."
Putting Cayman on the map out there.
Oh yeah, and then like it's really good, man. And then when people ask you, you know, where you're from, or you know what gets you started, you know, there's other people out there like from the UK and from the States. Like, what made you start do YouTube? I'm like, it's just I had that passion, I had that drive just to do YouTube, and I never stopped, never stopped. And where I'm at today it's amazing.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt that YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, you know. So
but definitely, Mr. Caymanian, Eric, it was a super pleasure having you on today.
Big up, Eric.
We look forward to having you back again in the future. Keep it up, man. You're killing it. You're repping for Cayman, and keep doing what you do, bro.
Proud of what you're doing, man.
Bro.
Keep it up.
For you out there, Gamer Nation, until we see you next time on Game Chat, Daniel Lance out.
Congratulations! This game's winner is...
Thanks for joining us this week on Game Chat. Make sure to visit our website, gamersbaycayman.com, where you can subscribe to the show in iTunes, Stitcher, or via RSS, so you'll never miss a show. We also have cool merchandise and tickets for next year's event. While you're at it, if you found value in the show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us too. You can also find us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. See you all on next week's episode of Game Chat.